Yo, what's up guys, it's Hazex here, and welcome back to another video of Prominence 2 Episode 2. And in today's video, we are conquering not one, not two, but three bosses today. So stick around to find out, and if you like this video, please leave a like and subscribe, it helps out a lot. And let's begin with today's video. Starting the day off with, of course, relieving myself as any human being would have done. And in today's video, we are going to continue what we left off from last episode, which is continuing the ramparts and the Black Ridge from Mine Cell, and also defeating the Decaying King and the Concierge, as well as the Nether Gauntlet. After spending few hours renovating my house and building another portal, I went to the top floor to prepare for the imminent battle. So I crafted the new emerald gear, which have more toughness and armor points than iron set. After crafting the emerald set, which looked very good actually, I went ahead and opened the quest book and claimed a few of the items that I earned from completing few quests. Upon opening the Void Invasion tab, you have to click few buttons to unlock the progression, and here you have to defeat either the Decaying King if you are melee, and you can defeat the Lich King if you are ranged. So defeating the first boss is optional for you, since it depends on what class you are, and since I'm using the Assassin's class, I will go for the Decaying King. It's a good thing that this game actually allows you to pick which boss you want to fight early, because later you can do that in the quest. So without a further ado, I entered the Nether, and visiting the portal, I got from the quest line fire resistance potion, which is very helpful in defeating the first boss. So I marked my portal location, and on the bottom right corner you will see that this is the place where you will find the Decaying King. So I headed right there, and while going to the boss's arena, I found this Wither Demon, which drops the Wither Demon Heart, which is one of the crafting recipes for one of the most broken weapons in this game. After a few preparations, I popped the fire resistance potion and went inside the arena by the boss. Upon entering the arena, I was immediately hit with a weather effect, and during this fight, a Hellhound decided to assist me in the kill. However, during the fight, the boss started to fling me around like a volleyball for some reason. And before I went for the kill, the boss unleashed a one hell of massive attack which one-shotted me. After a few seconds of being flabbergasted by what happened, I went back home and got the Obsidian Skull relic I found in the last episode, which gives you a fire resistance, which is good in this fight. I went back for round 2 with the Decaying King, and upon entering the arena for the second time, he kept flinging me around again, which was very annoying. However, I was able to finish him off before he made this move which looked like a helicopter. After defeating the Decaying King, I got the Darkened Blade, which is a great weapon in itself, and also a Lord Soul, which can be used to craft the Darkened Thighs. After getting out of the arena, a Hellhound came to congratulate me on winning the battle. I went back home to put everything in my storage, and while claiming the quest rewards, I got this Waba Jack weapon. Throws projectiles, and each projectile depends on your luck, which can be ranging from a snowball or an ender pearl or even an end crystal explosion. And using the Wither Demon Heart, you can craft a Hollow Heart, which is a great chest plate, and the issue with it is it requires 2 netherite ingots. After I went to the portal room, I found parts of my mansion missing, and I had to clean up everything again and replace the missing blocks. After I finished repairing my house, I went back to the Promenade dimension to go to the elite monster in the Vine rune. And as you remember from the last episode, I used this monster to keep leveling up my status. So I went back to this archer and killed him a few times. Obviously, I was lying when I said I killed him a few times. However, with that I reached level 15, and here is a proof of how many times I killed him. With me being level 15, I went to the top of the tower and entered the rampart dimension again. After entering the ramparts, I fought off waves of monsters. I was almost knocked off the castle by a mage. And while I was fighting, I found this idiotic undead archer who backflipped into the void. I entered the underground of the castle and fought a few shield breaker and a sweeper. After finishing this floor, I found this infantry bow and this teleportation rune, which will get me back to the surface. After reaching the main castle, I defeated the remaining mobs and went down to the Black Rage portal. After entering the Black Ridge, I made the final preparation to fight the boss. However, let me remind you that this boss is extremely difficult to fight in melee range, so it's recommended to bring a bow and an arrow. Luckily for me, the Ember Blade I have right now can shoot projectiles from far away, so I was able to get him down to 25% of his HP before I went in for the kill. After defeating the boss, I returned back home and I was playing around with the portals. I figured out why I wasn't able to use the dimension rune on the portals. That's because this certain doorway is linked to negative 1024 coordinates, so that's why I wasn't able to change the others. So the fix for this was to reset the coordinates on every doorway to 0 and start over from the beginning. And while I was messing around, I found a bug where you can duplicate the doorways by resetting the coordinates multiple times, which I decided to abuse it multiple times to get 5 doorways. I organized everything in the chest and made a hoe to make a farm since I'm starting to run low on food. After all of that, I only got 8 pieces of wheat, which was enough to make 2 pieces of bread. So, considering how much effort I put in farming, this was laughable. After that, I went back to the Nether to kill few wither demons to get the Darkened Size. And while traveling, I found this very weirdly bugged piglin which kept making loud noises. I found out the whether demons I need to get the demonic ingot. However, let me remind you that this drop actually can be used as a food source. However, he's extremely hard to find, so not even sure why would you even use it for a food source. After reaching level 23, I was able to unlock my shadow technique, which gives me 35 haste as well as cyclone dive, which is a cool ability to have. After getting the last demonic heart, I went back home, got a few cobblestones, crafted a furnace, and I smelted the demonic hearts to demonic nuggets. And after that, I crafted the ingots, and then I crafted the darkened size. If you play League of Legends, you will understand what this weapon does. Of course, when you kill passive monsters, it transforms to a shadow assassin, and if you kill hostile mobs, it will turn to the darkened thighs, which deals massive max health damage. That's why I say it's a broken weapon. After that, I went back to the Nether to fight the Nether Gauntlet, and let me remind you that in this pack, if you are over leveled or under leveled, the bosses actually punish you for that. So I won this battle without any death, and if you think I'm lying, you're absolutely correct, since I was killed by this boss 5 times. He was able to one-shot me since I was over leveled. Even though I was playing it perfectly, in this pack, if you don't follow the rules of this pack, you will be one-shotted by any boss no matter how good you are. For example, in this gameplay, I dodged perfectly, I didn't get hit at all, only I took damage from fall damage only. However, the boss basically one-shotted me for no reason. And after a few seconds of being flabbergasted at how quickly I died, I went back to the Nether again for round 2. And can you guess how it went? If you said I will die miserably again, you're absolutely correct. And in round 3, it didn't get any better. I still did everything right, I was full HP, and I was still being one-shotted. Round 6. The boss was stuck in the lava, and as a skilled player I am, I decided to free him and fight him fair and square. If you think I'm lying, you're absolutely correct. Because I used this to my advantage and killed him while he was bugged in the lava. A win is a win because I was struggling with him after the 5th death. So I didn't care what happened if I killed him while he was stuck in the lava. After that anticlimactic ending to this boss, I went back to my home and claimed the few quest items I got. After that, I went back to the mine cell dimension and speedrun through everything to fix the doorways. After defeating the boss for the 2nd time, I went and found a cell crafter and got myself a prominent dimensional rune, as well as a cell holder. After getting all the dimensional runes I needed, I changed all my doorways to a different dimension from the mine cell in order to have easier way to travel to each one of them. After that, I went to organize everything in my inventory, and I used the cell holder to have all my cells in one single place. This cell holder can hold infinite number of cells, so it's pretty convenient for me. And after adding the final touches, this concludes today's video. If you managed to stick around till the end, please leave a like and subscribe, and comment down below which boss would you like me to conquer next. Thank you so much for watching. This is Aylex, and I'll see you next time.